I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there, right? I can't even get past the first 10 seconds, 15 seconds. It comes in, you get the gist. You guys listening, instead of watching this, there's a guy sitting in his car crying. Grown man, 45, 50 years old, sitting in his car out front of his house crying. Ostensibly, the take here is that the life has gotten to him and the pressure's too much, and he's sitting in the car all alone crying because he can't go in and cry because his family would see it. The argument that I'd have, of course, if that is the intention of this particular part of the song, is why he's crying in the first place. And this isn't one of these men shouldn't cry things, although I think men should cry in very specific places at very specific times. But it is more about the perception that if a man has to cry, and that a man has these emotions and he's lost and he has to do them on his own and he has to come inside and be something else. And I'm saying that you should not be something else. You should be the same thing in the car, which is strong enough to walk in and do what this guy's about to do right here. Because if the day is so hard for you that you feel inclined to sit in the car and cry prior to walking in and have a little thing like what's about to happen in this video happen, and you're not strong enough, that's not enough impetus for you to work, then again, the problem is in the messaging. Watch this.
Like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's not something to be derogatory about. That's not something to talk down about. That's exactly what it's like. It's not about how we feel as men. It is about what we provide, because the essence of being a man is to provide. That's what we are here for. That I am fortunate enough to have been able to sacrifice and work 15 to 18 hours a day for 15 or 20 years, growing my companies like I did from nothing. Coming from nothing myself, I was able to sacrifice so that my family has a better life. I'm a man. I don't need to get that adulation. I don't need that pat on the back, right? I'm the strong one. Everybody in the family plays a part. My job is to be the father. My job is to be the man, to be the strong one, to come with it, to provide the way that I should. That doesn't mean that you don't cry, but it means that you don't cry at the drop of the hat. That doesn't mean, I don't need flowers. These videos everywhere about men only get flowers at they're playing this song with a caption that says men only should play, or men only get flowers at their funeral. I don't even need them at my funeral. It'd be ridiculous to send me flowers. It would make no sense. That would be nonsensical. I don't know why someone would think about doing that, but the video's been viewed 50 million times, the one where people talking about this is the male national anthem and men only get flowers at their funeral. Perfect. You want to get me flowers at my funeral, knock yourself out. I could care less, but don't be sending me flowers any other time, because me and any other man who takes his responsibilities seriously would laugh at that. It would be nonsensical. It would make no sense. It would be not something that any of us would want. I'd be embarrassed if my wife got me flowers. I'd be embarrassed if somebody ever sent me flowers. Why in the hell would I want that? And why would any other man? Because we are not women. We don't look for those sorts of things. That's not what we want. Nor should it be something that we look for. So if you're a man and that's something that you look for, I don't know. I think your head's not on straight. But I understand why you think that way, because society is pushing us to be something that we're not. There is a complete demasculation of society, and I think this song is reflective of what that expectation is.